What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I decided, after workout, I wanted to come on and, say hello, show y'all what I was eating for the day. I know ain't nobody in here, but for those who catching this on the replay, welcome. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button. Um, anyway, so today I did a full body workout. So this is what I'm eating after I work out, y'all. And it's just simple, it's just some turkey, potatoes, and some spinach. Ground turkey I browned up with some fried potatoes and some onions and you know. Mm, 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 mm. Simplicity is so good. Mm, 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 mm. Hey, hi fish. Always good to see you too. Mm. So I've been working on a workout video just to show what I do on my leg days in the gym. It's already made. I just haven't cropped it and posted it yet. So I'm gonna crop everything and file it down and get it posted soon. You would eat it. Yeah, it's just simple. And all you need is your own seasoning. So whatever you like to taste on your food, that's what you slap on it. It's all about whole foods. Well, everything whole except for the ground turkey. But and yes, y'all, this is a lot. This is a lot. But I burned off over 1,100 calories at the gym this morning. So I'll take onions and garlic. Oh, see, I didn't have no garlic. Mm. Before I had some, I would put it in there with them onions. Oh yeah. Because everybody, what you may like, I may not like. You know what I'm saying? So season taste how I feel. Season it however you eat your food normally. Hey, everybody's showing up. Can y'all smash that like button for me, please? Tomorrow, I was gonna do a rest day, but I'm gonna do something, go for like a walk or something, some low impact or something. I don't know. Who knows? I could just go for a walk. That's it. But I'm gonna do something active. It's hard to sit on your rest days and not do anything. I just feel like, oh, this is a day that I missed. Like this is another day that I could have been in the gym. Like I feel like every time I have a rest day, so I always try to do something. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. What y'all doing? What y'all eating? It's Friday. I know somebody going to the club. We all fam in the club. In the club, we all fam. Mm. And because we're doing wrong. You see Molly Diana. Vienna. Vienna? Like the sausage? She wasn't talking. What? Oh, okay. Oh, you mean sorry, the place. I thought you were talking about the sausage, like the Vienna sausage. Oh, thank you. It was just, to be honest, it's just potatoes. I diced up turkey and spinach, and of course, some seasoning. Oh, and some sautéed onions. Other than that, just seasoned. Other than that. Your daily thank you. I had eggs. Bitter water. I can't do no. If it ain't sweet, it's gotta go. Can y'all do me a favor, please, and smash that like button to help me on the algorithm, y'all. Please, thank you. But yeah, I can't stand a watermelon that ain't sweet. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Kelly. How are you doing today? I want to get a drone, cause those drones that follow you. I want to get one of those and go for like a run down the beach and post it. Get that the views, the beach run. And my day was good so far. I've been just relaxing, eating, working out. When I wake up in the morning, y'all, the first thing I think about is food. I'm immediately hungry. Keep in mind, I wake up about 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning. So about 5 or 6 a.m., I'm up in the kitchen, cooking or looking for something fast to eat. My stomach be ready to eat itself. Yeah. Sorry, I was getting a phone call, but they hung up. She probably seen I'm alive. Just keep staying positive. Period. Yeah. In full. Positive, full, and keep moving. The gym is how I heal. Like, I'm telling you, it's like a therapy. Like, I go in there and get lost from an hour and a half to 2 hours easily. Easily. Bye. Yeah. Yeah. That was nice. And I've been lifting. Yo, I'm debating. Should I get a refill? There's a little bit more left in there. I'm still hungry, low key. No shame. Maybe I'm just thirsty. That's greedy, huh? Oh, everybody's looking at me. Okay, well, y'all. That was good. Now I just like I almost feel like I need something sweet. You're so tall, and man, you guys eat more. You know, I eat a lot more. Like my mom, she can eat maybe once a day, once and a half. She had a little snack. You know what I'm saying? And she'd be good. Me though, I eat at least 3 to 4, sometimes 5 little times a day. Like, and that includes like little snacking too. Like, I include my snacking as a meal, like as I ate, because you got to. Your snack is not something you just don't count. You just get a freebie. No, there's no freebies. You watch Pose? I have. That's another way for you to ask me if I was queer. That was a simple way for you to. That was a simple. You know what? That was actually it. I'm joking, but it probably was. Probably not. How you doing? It was good. It was. So my favorite show of all time was Noah. I used to love Noah. Man, that ended really soon. That ended like after like what, a few episodes, or like a season or two, a few seasons. I couldn't remember. I know it ended fast, and then there was a movie afterwards. It was spicy. Man, I was like, oh, I can't wait to be an adult. Well, no, then I wasn't an adult. I was just like a young, I was young. I was like, oh, I couldn't wait to have my life spicy like that, with friends. Childhood. Man, have, I have very few friends that are part of the LGBTQIA that are in real life. Let me say that. Very few. Yeah, oh no, my stomach's sticking out, y'all. Oh, I just sat here and ate and got full, and my stomach's sticking out. No, and to answer myself from earlier, no, I'm not hungry. I'm not going to eat anything else. I'm full. I'm done. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Oh, yeah. But see, now, like to be honest, I prefer more reality TV shows. Like, Married to Medicine, Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop. Those type of shows. Like, I tend to get lost in those shows, but that's my favorite. Like, maybe because my life is so dull, and life is so spicy. It's always got something happening. But who knows? Anyway, I'm done because I'm just on here rambling, y'all. So I'm done. I'm gonna hop off here. I'll catch y'all later. On the next time, I guess. This is a short life. Wait. Your life? No, my life is not spicy. Spicy. My life? No, my life is dull. Yeah, my life is very dull. Yeah. So, no, I was saying that their life, or yeah, the stars, like show lives, be so like spicy. Like my life. Oh, but I did. You know what? I do got some stories though. Here, this happened recently. Okay, so there's a friend who I've known for a long time. Now, keep in mind, I've talked about this friend before. I've talked about this friend before on a video that I posted on here and on my other social medias. Anyway, so I've known this person for like 4 or 5 years, and every time they want to hang out or talk to me, it's always like, okay, let's hang out. But there's always like, I just really want one thing all night long. And I'm like, oh my gosh. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a person. Like I got feelings. Like I want to talk and I want to share ideas and have a relationship outside of that, right? So when you tell them no, they really get mad, right? But they're so trifling. Like, and here's another thing. Come to find out, they're not even single. They used to always tell me, "Oh, I'm single, I'm single." And now they tell me, "Oh, I'm married, but my husband lives in another state." Now he is Latin and Spanish. I can't remember which one, Latin or Spanish. I'm not. I'm just saying he married for status. He like literally. But I was like, oh, child, hold up. So so anyway, he claims it. I never seen a ring. I don't see no pictures of. But okay, so there was this guy that kept showing up. I've seen him. So this guy that showed up like maybe last year, right? So I remembered him because I met him 3 years prior in the same situation, and he was still upset. Come to find out, that's that man's boss, and he's been his boss, and now he developed a relationship, and now he gets mad whenever I'm over there. But I didn't know because he kept saying that's my friend or that's my boss. So when I found all this out, I'm saying you got me in deadly situations, and I don't even know. Somebody could pop off. Now, mind you, they don't speak a lot of English. No shade, okay? My Spanish is well, shaky. I know a little bit to get me by. You know what I'm saying? I know how to pick you up in a bar, a restaurant, a grocery store, and take you home. But to have a full open dialogue back and forth with like four people, no, no, cannot. So anyway, yeah. So here recently, he wanted to hang out. I'm like, oh, I guess, I was in the mood anyway. And so I was like, you know what, this is just a regular who I know. It's not a random person. So I go over it, right? I do what I gotta do, and I'm just chilling, afterwards. We just watching TV. We play the video game. And I asked him, I said, well, what happened? You ain't heard from me in a while. He said, because you were talking to other people. I said, what do you mean? I said, right. I said, I'm single. He's like, but I was jealous. Jealous. This is the same person that told me he didn't want nothing to do with me, child. He just wanted and to be friends. And I was like, oh. And when I found that out, I had kept my distance, right? Anyway, now he jealous. I'm like, oh, you was jealous? I said, oh, you ain't. I'm like, why are you jealous? Like, I'm single. You have that option. You don't want it. You can't have your cake and eat it too with me. So anyway, well, if I'm in the mood, you can. But I digress. So anyway, yeah. So after I finished, I was, filled up with alcohol a little bit. I smoked a little bit. I was chilling. Next thing I know, there's somebody else knocking at the door. I said, oh, you didn't and didn't even tell me. I was like, oh. And then you want me to join in. And it's, no, cool. So I respectfully smoked all his blunt. Stood up and walked out the door. As I'm walking and getting in my car, he comes running to the door. He's like, what's wrong? I said, nothing, I'm going home. So this ain't got nothing to do with me, I'm going home. And he's like, oh, you jealous? I said, no, you just trifling. So I'm just going home. I'm not mad. I'm not with you. You not mine. Why I be jealous for? The man wasn't even attractive, not at all. So he's jealous and called you. Yeah, the audacity was on sale that day. Okay, because he had a whole lot of it. That's how he is, though. He's all, and one thing I've noticed, okay, because I've never dated a Spanish or Latin man, right? But I have had uh, long relationships that were pretty deep. If you catch my drift, I'm not trying to, Anyway, so like I know their dynamic, right? They don't date outside their race most of the times. 9 times out of 10, they don't. Now, if you can speak Spanish and speak it fluently, you have a chance. Or if you are, you have, I don't know why. It's, listen, I've had several of them tell me this. And it's just from my experience, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not an ugly person. I'm a very attractive dude, and I do get hit on by all types of nationalities, which I don't have a preference to nationality. It doesn't matter. If you have attractive features, and the features is what first draw me into you, right? The dialogue, the intellect, your work ethic, your ambition in life, your personality is what keep me. Just saying, Because when I see you, that's when I see you, that's like me walking past a brand new vehicle I see on the lot. I ain't never test drove. I just like it. It depends on which Latin though. For some reason. And a lot of times I don't even see it as a racist thing, even though I know there are. You're absolutely right. There are some. Like I don't even see it as most of them think it's a racist thing, or most of them see it, or even I. I just think that it's easier for them. The only way they're going to marry you is if you get in some. And I've been approached. I've been approached. What enough money for me? What enough money to put my happiness on hold for somebody who didn't want me, who just wanted away? Mm. Hmm. My happiness in my time? Valuable. Cause you better have A-Rad money playing with me. I'm going to be controversial and call out Mexicans as a little more racist. But I think it's any of the Spaniards. Ooh. But I'm not gonna be. I don't want to be confrontational because, to be wrong, like I do. So again, I don't go into my dating or app looking for certain types of men, right? But I've noticed what tends to catch my eye a lot more oftentimes are Spanish and Latin men. Cool. Now, I would date any other. I come scrolling past some Chinese, being like, "Ooh, damn, yeah, I mean, like what?" I've been scrolling past every other national, and I've seen an attractive person, right? But what I'm saying is, what I have ran up on the most, that the most, and they're from the same neck of the woods. That's what I'm saying. And I don't know if it's because they are like the facial features that I'm attracted to tend to be within a lot of those communities. That's what like one of their main features. So and I'm not gonna go too much into it because that's now I'm getting a little bit too people gonna try to say, oh, he racist, oh, he only like Latin and Spanish men, I did that and the other. No, I've dated every other nationality. I've never dated Spanish or Latin. Period. Let's just throw it out there. Never dated. So y'all can't say. Let me shut up. I'm just saying that I've but Mm. But to be honest, just our skin colors racist within our own community. There's a lot of Haitians that don't like Jamaicans, and a lot of Jamaicans that don't like Haitians. Like, hating racism and hatred for your skin tone is in every nationality. I don't give a damn who you are. Somebody don't like you because of just color of your skin, whether they be white, black, Asian, Puerto Rican, Latin, Spanish. Y'all know where I was going. You know what I'm saying? Uh, European. It's, I think it's fair to have purposes, though. Depends. Is that your first basis of judgment? If it's your first basis to say no, you're out because you're this, then yes, that's a form of prejudice. Prejudice, excuse me, which is a predetermined. So basically, you predetermined that you didn't like that person based off of one thing that you saw. So, but if you've gotten to know them and you're like, oh, I'm not using my type, let me see what they're about, and you've got to know them and you try them and you're just like, no, I just can't. That's a preference. Now I'm not saying you gotta sleep with every time digging hair just to say, oh, it's a preference. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, when it comes to like a group of a race, and when people, I hate to hear people, even when it's people like, I hate to even say, I hear white people say, oh, I don't date my own race. Oh my God, that's cringe. I hate when black people say it. I hate when Asian people say it. I hate when any nationality would say that. What? Yeah, it's like that just shows the lack of respect or the lack of love that you have for yourself and who you are. Because if you don't like the skin that you're in, well, you can change that too. Baby, people, listen, they gonna cancel me for saying this, okay? I don't give a damn. People can change anything in this day and age, from the shade of their skin to their hair length to their eye color to their sexual, their genders. Um, Everything can be changed instead of dealt with in therapy and talking it out and getting that trauma out, instead of just like putting a band-aid over it and checking on it every 2 or 3 months. You know what I'm saying? And I think the scary thing is when people don't want to heal or people avoid healing. Healing is a lot of steps. It's not just saying, "Oh, I'm healed, I'm good. That's my path." No, healing is a lot of steps. There's a lot of steps I found out in therapy a few years ago that I was not healed from when I was in kindergarten. Well, from when I was in elementary school through middle school, and I held a grudge. Now, do I not? Now, no. Well, kind of, but I know what it is. I know why it makes me tick. So now I know how to respond, or I know how to maneuver in and out of certain situations so that doesn't happen on the regular. You feel me? They also don't like their own culture. Yes. No, but see, but I think for us it's different. For when I say us, excuse me, y'all. I meant for Black Americans. It's harder for us because we really don't know, like the path, the origin. So it's like, what? So now we basically have had to develop our own. try try to develop a culture. Yeah, but I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. That's this. Yeah, we can't even create a culture. Not by ourselves. No, sir. Boop. Let me shut up. Anyway, y'all. But I truly love everybody, right? I have no hate or ill will towards anybody. I don't care what your nationality is. I don't care if who you are, what you done. Because first of all, I believe everybody deserves another chance. I've had several in life. But we may get canceled. We already canceled. There's only two of us in here. They can't make it negative. Everyone grower has been canceled. Well, I wonder why. They're all overweight. Excuse me, no shade, because I've been overweight. So I'm just keeping it real. They're all obese, overweight people that sit behind a keyboard or sit behind an iPhone or sit behind a TV talking shit about somebody else who is obese and overweight, who can't get their shit together because they don't know how. It drives me insane. At first, I seen what certain creators were talking about because you see it, but there are some creators who don't like to show their face. If you never show your face, but you have the audacity, because again, the audacity is on sale this week and all next week apparently, to sit there and talk about somebody else who is bold enough to show you everything, but you won't show them nothing, that's a problem for me. You got something to hide. And I really don't like working with people or even being around people like that. There were people who were like that I gave a passing to because, for one, they had showed their face before. It's not like they hadn't. But when it all boiled down to it, and you see why they're not on camera, because you know why they're not on camera all of a sudden. Used to be on camera, now you're not, is a problem. Yes, as someone who gives advice about health, I'm proud to show people who I am and who I am and prove that words I speak are exactly. Lucas, you're 100% correct. And that's why it's good to show people the ups and the downs. Everybody thinks, oh, your fitness journey is going to look like the Biggest Loser. It's going to, oh, you lose all this weight, you're going to be snatched. No, it's not. No, it's not. The first problem you're going to have, damn, the first week I lost 10 pounds. Next week, you ain't lost, you gained. You can't figure out why. What I do differently? That's gonna be your first problem. That alone throws off 20% of people from coming back to a gym or continuing down their fitness journey. Mm-hmm. Okay, come through, Lucas. The struggles is a battle for this woman to battle on either side of the season. It is. It's frustrating. It is. But people love to see that you're real. People love to see, hey, I've been through this too, or hey, he's went through this and look at it now, or she's doing it now, and I mean, y'all know I've always been transparent um, about my weight and how big I was at my heaviest. At my heaviest, I was 350 pounds. Okay, pushing every bit of it. Now I have lost weight. I've been skinny, but this time I'm trying to build some muscle. Right, new direction. But I've had a lot of ups and downs. Now, at first, I didn't know any of this, and I was afraid to show people the ups and downs because all I seen, like on Instagram, were people who were big and obese, and all of a sudden had a six pack. You didn't see people showing the middle stages. You didn't see that. All you seen is from here I was, now I'm a star, baby. And it's like, I gotta wait years for that. You know what I'm saying? What weight are you supposed to be at 6'4"? Who is 6'4"? I'm 6'2". So I know I've picked up muscle mass, like a lot of muscle mass. So I did get on the scale the other noon, which is what it was after I ate, after I was sweaty and worked out, and it said like 209, but I was wet. Before that, I was like 203. But I do know I have been lifting very heavy for the last 3 weeks. Um, so you know what I'm saying? It don't take long to build muscle if you eat right. No, I'm 6'2". You gassed me up. You know you is. Um, but here's the thing. I do have pictures of where I was last year and where I am now. And when I look at those pictures, I'm like, because looking down on myself, I'm like, oh, I ain't changed. Everything looks the same for me. But when I see a picture, I'm like, oh wow, you don't look like you can lift heavy. It's not about a look. So when you lift heavy, you don't get the hyper trophy look, which is what you're referring to when people look massive and super muscular. That's called hypertrophy. Most of them can't lift heavy. The ones who can lift heavy, usually some are the ones that look fat and solid. Because okay, you don't need steroids, and this is why people and this is see this, and this is why the community is the way it is. Now I don't knock it, right? I do not knock people who do steroids, and I don't want nobody to knock it. I've seen people do it. I've worked with people who do it. It's if that's how you do it, that's how you do it. That's up to you, right? But yes, there are ways you can, and there are more healthier ways because that's not always a healthier alternative for people, especially for younger men who don't need it, who are taking it just to get bigger. There's a lot of side effects and things that go along with that. Now, so again, I would suggest you ask your doctor about it and you tell me what he say. That's why it's outlawed in sports. And those don't make you stronger. They just make you look bigger because you you gotta learn the science, okay? Weight loss, building muscle, making a transformation is about a science, okay? You can't just walk in the gym, do some stuff, and just be done, and just not worry about anything else. You know, you gotta be intentional with everything you do, as far as your fitness, as far as what you eat every day. It is a science. I'm not saying you need a science, but it is a science. I'm dead. You're out here giving wild advice. Slow down before I mute you. Chill out. You're out here giving wild advice, and you're not a licensed physician, nor are you a doctor or anything. You can write a script, pharmacy technician, anything else. I don't. Not even a phlebotomist. Ah, okay, cool. Okay, some people say you can't build muscle in this way. It's a lie. You can. You can. You can build muscle and lose weight if you do it the correct way. Now you can't be a runner. Yeah, you gotta tone some of that down. Like the running and the high intensity workouts, very minimum fitness trial. Oh yeah. See, exactly, and see, people oftentimes forget about that because when you lose weight, you start having what is called body dysmorphia. So that means when you look in the mirror, what you see doesn't look appealing to you, right? And I've had body dysmorphia. Where I feel like, ooh, I look worse. I should have stayed fat. Y'all ever see? You feel what I'm saying? If you've ever lost a large amount of weight, that's something that you'll see, right? So knowing how to build muscle will take the place of the fat. Now it's going to take you 2.5 times the amount of muscle to get that same size back, because fat is bigger than muscle in size wise. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you have 5 pounds of fat, okay, here's 5 pounds of fat here. Here's 5 pounds of muscle here. Fat and muscle. So, never feel better than I'm so dumb. Paul, people do enough fitness. Yes, so I want to start. So I have a gym membership to a gym that's open 24 hours a day, so I can like literally go in there overnight and film, which it would be the emptiest time. And I thought about getting a stand to do. Oh, I have a stand. I just can't find my piece. See, I got my stand. I just can't find my piece. I kind of would like a smaller one though. Anyway, I gotta find that piece to go to that, and I'm gonna be in there. But I do film my workouts somewhat. Right now I just gotta stand up on top of them. So if you're in my algorithm, or if you go to my page, you'll see a ton of them. Yeah, I smell food. Y'all, excuse me. I'm a little slowed down right now, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive me. Film anytime you're the type of person that's wholesome, interested in caring. It shows. But you know why though? I really like to film is because so I get to see my mistakes, my flaws, my form issues. I'm not perfect. I may be y'all see that license to train, but okay, I do make mistakes. I'm not perfect. So this helps me to see, okay, how was my form? How was my stance? Was I breathing properly? And you can tell all that based off of the video. And I always watch my videos back. I watch them back a million and one times before I think I post. I'm like, okay, how's my form? Okay, my form is a little off. I'm like, okay, that's okay. It's not off where to hurt me, okay? But the very next time I post, you'll see my form is not the same. My form is improved. So that's what helps me improve from week to week. And then I watch a lot of other people who are influencers and who are into fitness. And I get different ideas, and I talk to different people in the community. I know a lot of people who are fitness professionals, and so like I got people who are all around me who I talk to and network with, and that's how I get a lot of my knowledge on top of taking school, because you still gotta take like you I forgot how many. I think it's like 20 or 30 hours each year, so your certification stays up to date. Because fitness is not the same; it changes. Fitness changes, baby. It ain't how it used to be from back in the 1950s. It's changed. A lot of new improved techniques and stances and forms are changing. Keep being human. I appreciate you, and yeah, filming yourself definitely helps where you're lacking. Yeah, it does, and it helps me know how much weight I had last time, because I'm bad. Like, I don't like to be that dude in the gym writing down how much weight, writing down my weights and the sets and how many I got left. I don't like to be that dude. Not in a box gym like that. Now, if I'm in like different type of gym, like a bodybuilder gym, studio gym, a boutique style gym, cool. It fits in. But when you walk around a big gym that everybody and their mama's at, you look like an asshole in the dick when you write your stuff down. You do. Sorry. I'm not saying those people are. Those people are focused, determined, and working hard in that gym. They're the hardest working people walk around that gym. I'm telling you, because they ain't wasting no second. Okay? But it's just the perception it gives. But anyway, y'all, that's really all I got. I'm gonna hop off here. Probably gonna hop on TikTok to see who live here in a little bit, or maybe go live on TikTok for a little bit, y'all. I will upload my leg video probably today. Well, I'll upload it today and I'll post it for tomorrow, y'all. I promise I'll finish it and upload it. And I'm not gonna talk in it. I'm just gonna have some music in the background, and I want y'all to just to see what I do on my leg days. How much work I've done? Good. It's always good to see you, especially you, Fish. It's always good to see you, Movie. Y'all, if you have not already, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button, and please let me know if you are into fitness. Okay, if you work out, y'all remember back in the day I used to have where people can, pop up here and talk. I think I'm gonna start doing that with fitness and getting people to be more engaged in the conversation without having to type. What y'all think? This has been no. Thank you for being a real one. You and Fish and thugged it out this whole time with me. I appreciate it. No, all right, y'all.